A very good morning to all dear students. So today we're going to start with the last topic of block 30, that is conservation. Our aim for today is students will be able to explain the need for conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife of India. Resources needed is notebook and your exit content book. The keywords for today is deforestation, endangered, extinction, poach, and conservation. So I'm not going to explain to you now. I'll just elaborate a little bit about this. Okay, so please listen carefully. Deforestation, I hope you'll know that it is cutting down of trees. Okay, endangered means which are at risk or danger. Extinction means something which is no more or already extinct. All right, poach like hunting, kind of hunting. Okay, conservation means conserving for conservation means conserving for like future, or for example like taking care. Okay, all right, so see, in this block we have already learned the main types of vegetation, the five main type of vegetation that are found in India. All right, we have also learned about the wildlife in each type of vegetation and also the main factor that is influencing the vegetation of India. All right, so you might find difficult to understand the importance of the natural vegetation, okay, and wildlife of India and the need to conserve it. So we'll learn about it. Okay, so do you think the forests and wildlife of India should be conserved, and why? Yes, so do you think the forests and wildlife of India should be conserved, and why? All right, so see, yes, forests and wildlife, they are our natural wealth and are very important to our country. Okay, so for this let us refer to the section conservation. Okay, conservation of wildlife. So let us look into what is conservation. Now I want all of you to go through your textbook. Okay, conservation, you'll find in page number 76. All right, so all of you please read your textbook. All right, I'm not going to read for you, so please you read your textbook, page number 76, conservation. All right, forest and wildlife form an important part of India. Forests are important for this reason, like they are given mentioned point, right? So you please go through this point. Okay, so why are the forests important to India, and why is wildlife important to India? So this one, after you are done reading with your textbook, okay, you come to know about this answer. So you can always pause the video and then first of all you can go through your textbook. Why are the forests important to India, and why is wildlife important to India? Okay, so see, the forests we know of India are very valuable resources. All right, so if we already know a greater forest cover lead to cleaner air as the plant take in a carbon dioxide to produce food and give out oxygen. Okay, so let us learn. Okay, so greater forest it lead to cleaner air. All right, from forest we get air. Okay, all right, so see, we get oxygen from the tree. All right, stay clear. So the more tree, like the cleaner air, and also we get more fresh air. All right, point number two is forests, they help in conservation of soil. Okay, so as the roots of plant hold on to the soil and prevent it from being washed away by water or blown away by wind. So forests also, they help in conservation of soil. Okay, because the roots of the plant, they hold the soil. Point number three, forests are the main source of timber, which is actually used for construction of houses and furniture. All right, for example, like, all right, just see the houses that are built in your village, all right, or say in town, that are made of wood. Where does it come from? Naturally, it comes from forest. Okay, that is timber. So, for example, the wood of the Sundari tree is hard, and they are durable, and is used in construction work as well as making boats. Okay, so the wood of teak and sal tree is used all over India for commercial purposes. So those are the benefit of forest. Okay, another thing is point number four we have discussed. Okay, let us also learn mm, point number four. Okay, three till three we have discussed. So four. Forests also provide us with medicines and many other raw materials used for manufacturing everyday products. Right? Point number five. Most important, however, is the fact that forests are home to unique wildlife. So it is also a home to wildlife. Okay. Last point. Furthermore, tourists all over the world they visit forests of India. Alright. So tourism is also a very important source of income for India. Right? Because that is how we get our money, okay, or income from. The next question. Why is the variety of wildlife found in India? What is the variety of wildlife found in India? Why is wildlife important to India? So in India, we know that we have different variety of wildlife. Okay, so what are those wildlife important for India, or why is wildlife important to India? Okay, so see, the royal Bengal. Okay, it is considered as a majestic animal which roams the forests of India. Okay, so also the Asiatic lion that is found in the Gir forest of India, Gujarat. Okay, those are also very important, and also like the one horn rhino that is found in the northeast India, especially in Assam. Okay, and the Asiatic elephant is found in north, and also the northeast and south India. Okay, so South India you'll find in Kerala. Okay, and thousands of species of bird they add to the beauty and the music of the forest. And also snakes like cobra and kite are great. Other reptiles, amphibians, and insects make our forest unique, right? And also each and every animal they form an integral part of a delicate food web, okay, or we call it food chain. All right. Okay, so the next question is, what are the threats to the forests of India? What are the threats to the forests of India? Threats means danger to the forests of India. Okay, see, and animals, as animals, okay, they depend on forests for shelter as food. Yes or no? Deforestation is actually leading them to losing their home, okay, and even their lives. All right, okay, some of the animals they are on the verge of extinction because of deforestation. People are cutting down the forest where the animals are settled. Besides this, many animals are illegally hunted or poached. Like a one-horned rhino, they are being poached because of their, they are being hunted and poached because of their horn, as well as the elephant, they are being hunted because of their trunk. All right. Also, our national animal, the tiger, is highly endangered animal. Okay, endangered means which are in at risk or at danger of extinction. Okay, as the number is becoming lesser, and poaching continues to push it towards extinction because people are hunting. Okay, because of the skin and all. Right, tigers are poached for the skin. All right, which is actually used as for decoration. Okay, tiger blood hair and teeth are sold for high prices as they are falsely believed to cure many illness. Alright, not only for the skin, it see people they are taking their blood, the hair and the teeth, and they are sold in the black market. Okay, because they believe that it cures illness. Similarly, elephants are poached for the ivory tusk, like I've told you, and used to make jewelry and decorative products, while rhinoceros are poached for the horns. Hunting of the Indian cheetah was a famous sport, okay, which ultimately led to its extinction. Now cheetah is no more in India. Now birds such as hornbill, they are also killed for the beautiful beak and feathers. Therefore, the main threat to wildlife of India is the lack of awareness combined with the growing demands of people all over the world. Okay, so those are the threats to animals and to endangered species. Next question: what measures have been taken to conserve our forests and wildlife, and how do these measures help in conservation? So, what according to you are some of the measures that have been taken to conserve our forest and wildlife by government, and how do these measures help in conservation? All right. So, government, we know that they have come up with certain plan, okay, and they have come up with certain okay, a strategic plan, or for example certain measures, okay. So large areas of forest, they are now being declared national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. All right. So people, they are not allowed to enter this park and sanctuaries without permission. Means people, they cannot enter national park and wildlife sanctuary just like that. Okay, they need a permission. So famous national park of India, they are the Corbeck National Park, the Kaziranga National Park, the Ramthambore National Park, the Gir National Park, and many others. Okay, beside that, special bird sanctuaries like the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary and the Rangatitu Bird Sanctuary have been set. Okay, that is for protection of both animal and migratory birds. So also national parks and sanctuaries ensure that that forests are actually protected from human activities like poaching, deforestation, and all. All right. Strict action is actually taken against people who enter these forests or harm animal. Alright, so take the example of our neighboring Kaziranga National Park. Okay, so we see that often hear the news that many people, those poacher or hunter, they are being killed, and sometimes they are being like put in jail. Okay, because of illegal hunting. Is that clear? So what measures can we, as you and me, like common people, take to conserve forest and wildlife of India? So what can we do on our part? So what are some of the measures that you and I can bring a change to conserve forest and wildlife of India? Okay, so very simple. Okay, so very simple thing we can do is we can spread awareness that is about the importance of and the threats to forest and wildlife. All right, so we can spread awareness in and around us. We can also ensure that we do not buy products that is made for animal body parts, like ivory jewelry, and spread awareness about this using simple method, right? Like talking to our neighbors or to our friends or to our family, right? Displaying poster and also putting on place in our community. Okay, so those are the things that we can actually do to conserve our forest and wildlife. Is that clear? So forests and wildlife of India are very important, okay, and need to be conserved. Threat to their existence can be reduced by spreading awareness. Alright, very simple, okay. So for today you have to complete your okay practice question number 10, okay, conservation, and then my learning chart. So my learning chart you please do in your textbook itself, okay. You don't have to write in your note copy. You can always do in your textbook, page 77 and 78. Please do that as a homework for today. So take care and have a good day.